ball. I want to keep going.
So that means make plays along with big hits. Players that do that, well, they know how to celebrate. And so to help out, fans, they get louder this time of the year. Cheerleaders show more spirit. Bands hit the high notes. And coaches, well, they always coach. So we have to put in the work now and have asked for some extra help to bring you the very best that we can. We can get emotional at times, though we prefer to keep that between us. So call all your friends.
Let's go!
Okay, Sideline rolls on right now.
The most games, the best highlights, from your home field to our live studio. This is Sideline. Now, here's your WBRC Fox 6 sports team.
T-I-G-E-R-S.
All right. You're taking a look at the J.B. Pennington cheerleaders. They are small in numbers, but mighty in voice under the direction of coaches Amanda Bullard, Shannon McGahee, and Brooke Sibley. You are going to be hearing from J.B. Pennington all night.
Well, Jay, our game of the week is one out of Class 6A. Oxford, your alma mater, visiting the Thundering Herd of Parker. Right here, Jordan Crawford, a touchdown from Parker against Oxford. Jake Stansel has the complete game highlights a little later on for you between these two teams. Who's moving on to the third round? You're going to have to stick around.
Welcome into the one and only Sideline. It is week 2 of the playoffs. He is Sheldon. I'm Jeh Jeh. Sheldon, I don't know about you, man. I was looking at some of the games down there before. These games are good. Some of the games were very close. And I'll tell you, this is the playoffs right here. This is the playoffs.
Yeah, let's not forget all the scores that you want to pay attention to are down there at the bottom with the Dale Sauce ticker. Meanwhile, let's go on ahead and get it going. You know, we're into the second round for Class 7A. And last night, after practice, what's the quarterback, freshman Trent Seaborn doing? He's playing saxophone at the boys' basketball game. How cool is that?
That's amazing.
Meanwhile, he can play the sax. He can also play quarterback. Warriors taking on Vestavia Hills. And we pick up the action with the Rebels coming out with a mission. JP Head calls his own number, pushes his way in for the end zone. Vestavia is up 7-0. But the Warriors answer, and they answer big. Trent Seaborn airs it out. Colby Hahn, 70-yard touchdown. And first sideline standout. Put it down in the books. We're all tied at 7. And then head again. Play action pass to Cooper Mollison for the 35-yard score. And look at this, we're tied at half at 14 apiece. Second half, all Thompson. A.J. Green takes a handoff, runs it up the gut for 25 yards, and Thompson continuing to roll as they win big, 31-14.
How about Helena and Hillcrest? Oh my goodness, what a game. Home team Patriots set the tone. 28 seconds in the game, quarterback sack in the end zone. Ball comes loose, touchdown Hillcrest. It's 7-0. Still first quarter, Patriots offense coming lit. Off the pitch, D.C. Thomas to the sideline, cuts back, sideline and first sideline standout, 40-yard score. They're not gonna get him, baby. He's inside. 14-zip. Helena gets the final on the board to get back in the second quarter. Jordan Washington, the big guy, up the gut. Nothing between him and 6. Another and first sideline standout, 86 yards. But Hillcrest, too much. They beat Helena by a lot, 42-7. Helena's season over. Hillcrest advances on.
You're watching Plays That Matter, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
And then the other kids looking up, looking at it, so it'll push them to be more.
Wadley High School's Brent Langley and Alyssa Richardson embrace being a role model within their community. Brent plays football, Alyssa's a cheerleader and volleyball player. They both served on the Bloom's Cafe project at the Randolph Roanoke Career Tech Center. Brent worked on the wiring, Alyssa helped building cabinets. These two Wadley youth leaders are going up and beyond, making the plays that matter.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And now, here's your Coach of the Week, sponsored by CMC Steel.
You know, Wade Waldrop has faced a bit of adversity this season as the head coach of the Hoover Bucks. 6 losses is the most in a season dating back to 2007 for Hoover. Yet the Bucks headed into tonight's sub 500, though still playing after Hoover won its first-round playoff game last week against James Clemens on the road, 42-16, and Wade Waldrop earning the Sideline Coach of the Week.
Welcome back into Sideline, guys. Week 2 of the playoffs. So don't forget, scores down at the bottom. Our game of the week coming up shortly. But Sheldon, we got some more games to show, man. This is good stuff.
Let me tell you something. I finally get to go over to Centerville and see Bibb County, the Choctaws. What a great community it has for football. Taking on the Golden Eagles of Jacksonville right here. Visitors make the first play. QB got hit on the throw. Kydrick Fisher with the INT. The Golden Eagles in business. Next play, Jim Ogle to DeMonte Sinclair. This is going to be an Amherst sideline standout because after the catch, he runs it in for a 48-yard touchdown, 7-0 Jacksonville. Second quarter, Choctaws tied up. Watch this great pass and catch. It's an Amherst sideline standout. Diving grab. They call it a touchdown. Jordan Leverett to Colby Collins right there. We're even at 7 just before the half. Ogle to Sinclair right here. And when it's all said and done, what a great game. Jacksonville survives, knocking off Bibb County 28-21.
Hey, we got B.B. Comer hosting Highland home, and take a look. Quarterback Devin Harvey getting hyped before the game. Squadron defense started off strong. Tristan Garrett gets stopped by Jaquez Osborne for a loss. Then Highland home quarterback Bryce McKenzie. Nice run here for a first down before he's tackled out of bounds, but nothing happened on that drive. Second quarter, because guess what? Austin Crittenden fumbles the ball. Comer recovers. We go to the second quarter. He is the man. Big Camor. Give me some Mo Harris. 60-yard touchdown here. Let's give it an AHSAA first. AHSAA first sideline standout. And of course, 60-yard touchdown, 2-point conversion, good as 8-zip. Kamori never comes off the field, but he gets congrats as he comes off the field on that one right there. B.B. Comer, too much. It was a close one, but they win it 21-14 to advance to the quarterfinals. And speaking of that, we just so happened, Sheldon, to have the big man himself from B.B. Comer.
He plays 48 minutes, and then we get him to do more.
I know, right? He should be tired right now. Kamor Harris joins us. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, Coach.
Good. Hey, listen, what a game you guys have, man. And I first want to say, man, how did you feel you never come off the field, man? You got to be in the best shape ever.
We practice hard and they work on it with me. They ran us to death before and after practice.
I got you.
Hey, Kamor, you guys had a deep run last year, getting it all the way to the Super 7. Are you finding it that teams are really coming and trying to give you their best and that it's tougher right now for you guys?
Yes, sir. That's why we focus on more film and practice more prepared than teams.
Yeah, and just speaking of that, this Highland home team, that was a tough game right there. Does it get, I guess, tougher in the playoffs, as Sheldon said, right during this time right here? You can never quit, right?
Yes, sir. I know more teams going to try to key in. Like, the more we play, they're going to try to focus on our film and know every play and know every check down. So we just going to have to change the whole playbook over and over again, get line right.
Hey, Kamor, how lit was the locker room after this game? I mean, I know there's work to be done, but you're celebrating each step, right?
Yes, sir. And they jumping around. They still talking now. They outside.
Hey, real quick, last question. We know that you committed already. How's the commitment to Memphis going?
It's good. I like Memphis. I like Memphis very much. I think it's a fit for me, and I think I'm going to play more there.
All right.
He's going to be playing more for B.B. Comer.
Yes, he is. Kamor, congratulations on that win. We'll see you next week. You're in the quarterfinals, man. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Coach Fawcett. And, of course, thanks to all you guys.
He's a football player.
Oh, yes. Yes. Dude, great.
And now your sideline scream of the week, sponsored by Atrox Factory.
You know, it's not the scream that's so loud. It just permeates through the air. Jacayla Little has a not-so-little scream, and she is a fan of Banks Academy, but she's also a fan of Sideline, and she is our Scream of the Week.
Okay, can you hear me? Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check. Mic check.
Do you want help?
No.
Hello. Yes, I'm sitting on the floor. Mic check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1.
Is Alex coming in?
I think so. Thank you.
I have IFB, so if they're talking.
So I guess it'll be Tristan first and Alex and...
Hey, Alex, we're going ahead and count to 10.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Mic check. Mic check 1 2. Check 1 2. Am I in the right spot?
I think so.
Okay.
To your right. Move to your right. There you go.
All right.
Back to your left. Move to your right.
Now you're dancing.
All right.
And now, here are your sideline cheerleaders of the week.
I'm loving the JV Tim Pennington cheerleaders because they are rocking it. There are not many of them, but they are really cool. How about Olivia Bullard, Jimena Cartagena, Jace Peak, Maria Sanchez, Emma Aldridge, Brian Alfaro, Emily Graves, Cassidy Meade, and Nolan Moody, the mascot. And of course, we got some junior high cheerleaders who decided to join in the party right there. No names, but hey, thanks JV Pennington for rocking the house with us that night.
I'm liking it indeed. Before we get to the triple option, welcome back into Sideline. I want to give a shout out to Jonathan Skinner. We had to put him on the injured reserve list.
Yeah.
I mean, he's done for the year.
I mean,
I don't know. He's okay,
Yeah.
but he's only going to be taking care of news from here on out. Got business to take care of early in the morning. That's important. But we got three All-Americans that are taking care of it for us tonight.
Woo!
We're healthy and ready to play.
Uh-oh. Go ahead, Jillian. Well, we're going to start off with Tristan. Tristan, how's that golf game, man?
Really good. Not as good as Clay Chalkville and really not as deep as this sideline team. Thank goodness we got a deep bench. We called one up today.
Yep.
I'm excited, and I'm also thankful. I'm off next week, so let me stress how thankful I am for this team and the best team in all Friday night football. It's the Sideline squad. Let's start off with Leeds, Green Wave, and Ramsey. Again, we start with the Rams head coach Ronnie Jackson looking to defend that title. Rams' philosophy seems simple on offense. They're going to get the ball to their playmakers quickly. This one, Jamarcus Jones on the swing pass picks up 6 or 7. And again, they attack with pace. Here, it's a screen to Christian Stinson. Way too quick, way too shifty. He gets 8 yards out of really almost nothing. And just when they start to lull a team to sleep, they do something like this. They're going to attack you right up the middle, and boom, that's the seam pass. It's going to be a touchdown. Jamarcus Jones,
Nobody was even
once
there.
again, and first, Sideline standout. Ramsey is ridiculous. They win this one 42-7. Could the Rams repeat? You're going to have to stay tuned next week to find out. They're on a mission. Now moving on to Clay Chalkville, also has a championship on their mind. They got the talent and the coaching, and of course they got a not-so-secret weapon. Jalen Mbakwe never lost a game of tag in his life, puts the Cougars up early, but this is the playoffs, and Mountain Brook thinks it could be their year. It could be their time to shine, and really it's easy to see why when you get a look at this play right here. John Cooper going to break out from the pocket, eyes downfield. He's finally going to sling this one, and lo and behold, it is the one, the only. Trey Vincent comes down the rock. The Spartans lose their minds on the sidelines because it's an AM first. Sideline standout. We'll slow it down for you because we do it all here at Sideline. Take a look. I mean, it don't get better than that. They go on to punch it in. It's going to be a close game, but the Cougars hang on to win this one 17-13. Now, to Mr. Rogers without sleeves, the man who kicks it like no other, the man behind the magic of Sideline. Alex, what you got, boss?
Man, you know what? The theme of my games tonight were trick plays for some reason. But let's get started. Sarah Land versus Briarwood Christian. Briarwood trying to upset the defending 6A state champions. And they get started. Quarterback Josh Thompson handing off to Cooper Higgins, who throws it down the field to Jack Beasley. On the play, gets it down to the one. Give it an AM first. Sideline standout. The next play, Higgins gets the ball and takes it in for the touchdown. And of course, Briarwood Christian is fired up. Now look at this. 5-star Ryan Williams, who plays for Saraland, gets the handoff. He's going to take a pretty big hit from Jackson Vaughn. But next drive, KJ Lacey scrambling, trying to find Williams, and wait, scrambling, stop it! Man, give me a showing off now. Sundays. That's an AM first sideline standout. Saraland wins 51-14.
Good on Sunday.
They'll play Hillcrest next week. Now, let's go to Gunnersville versus John Carroll, winner of this game, facing Pleasant Grove in the next round of the playoffs. Now, take a look at Carson McFadden. He's going to run around, gonna throw up a prayer, and it is caught by Clay Higgins for the touchdown. So the student section does push-ups after every touchdown. So, you know what? I decided to do it myself. Give me an air first sideline.
I love it.
On the next play, Eli Morrison gets the ball back, throws it down the field to Cam Logan, who takes it for Gunnersville inside of the 10. And just a few plays later, E.J. Havis takes it in. Gunnersville coming down 10-0. They come back for the win 20-17. Let's pass it off to our resident Swiftie, Jillian Brooks.
You know, I was going to start off with something like, you saved the best for last, but that's a really hard act to follow, Alex. So, I'm sorry, that was great. But the good news is they set fireworks off for you because your highlights were so good over in Moody. So it was an explosive game over in Moody tonight. Now they face Russellville at home. Look at that. Kind of took me by surprise at first. Check this out. We're going to start off with an interception over here in Russellville. Now at first it started the quarterback, Brighton Yersey, was hesitant where to pass, but he finally throws it and it was intercepted by Russellville. Malik Duncan, and he could not be stopped. It took 3 guys to get him down. Handoff here from Russellville's quarterback, Harrison Birch, to number 3, Cameron Fines, and he literally, guys, flips into the end zone. Now Ursley here with a simple toss to number 5, Blaine Burke, and he is zigzagging, trying to make his way into the end zone, but he stopped at the 15-yard line. Now the pass here to Aiden Robson is good. Now he's going to dodge everyone in his way. He's going to get that touchdown, and Moody advances with a win over Russellville, 42-21.
Looking good this year.
Yes. Now we're going to head on over Hoover taking on Hewitt. Now the Bucks need to get 500 to keep its season going. First quarter, Peyton Floyd with a strike down the middle. That's an AM first sideline standout for the catch and a 7-0 Huskies lead. Second quarter, Floyd makes it 19-0 with a short touchdown run for the Huskies. Bucks try to claw back. Now Brady Shaw runs it in for the score, but that was the only score for the Bucks in tonight's game. Now it was 47, and Hewitt wins and advances.
Can we do the Alex thing here? Can everybody move? Freeze! Oh, I love it.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
So I wasn't ready.
I wasn't prepared for that either.
That's what I just learned.
Good stuff. I like it. You guys reacted to that. We didn't even practice that.
No, that was
You guys
good.
rock.
Good job, guys.
You never frozen with us, I'm going to tell you that. Thank you, guys. More coming up on Sideline.
Both teams here, no stranger to the playoffs, and they can put up points on you in a hurry. It's Oxford taking on Parker for our game of the week, and it's next.
Sideline Drive of the Week is sponsored by Jeh Jeh Downtown Auto Mall, where the sale never ends.
Thank goodness, Jay, for the lower gas prices, because we hopped in the Dodge Challenger and headed west past Tuscaloosa on Highway 159, 85 miles in about an hour and a half. Got to watch for deer in this one, you know that? Gordo High School, Green Wave with their hands full against Geraldine. First meeting in more than 20 years. Gordo on the board first with Chase Neal, gets to CJ Clark 6-0 at that point. Then Neal scores later in the second to make it a 1-point game. But in the end, Geraldine just too strong. This is a back and forth game. Miles Castro scores here. And look at the final score. Geraldine wins 42-34. The Green Wave go down. Surprisingly.
Welcome back in the Sideline, guys. Hey, of course, Sheldon, rapid fire. We got so many games to cover, all good games. Some people advance and some people not.
I want to give a quick shout out to Banks Academy. They advanced to the AHSAA AA championship game yesterday. Jermaine Watson, the head coach, seen right here in the monitor, did a great job this year, but they come up short, losing to Chamber Academy 41-14. Banks Academy season, though, 11-2. Keep up the good work over there with the Jets, Coach Watson.
There you go. All right, how about Winterboro and Pickens County? And tonight, the Tornadoes, Interboro, and of course, the second round of the playoffs. Hard-hitting stuff, first quarter. Winterboro taking on 7-0 lead. Pickens County drove right back. Number 2 here made a spectacular tippy-toe sideline catch in front of Brian Henry's camera, but the drive didn't last. Pickens County opted to go for it on 4th down and failed. But you know what? Do not fret, because Pickens County, they do muster up some points. Winterboro does too. Pickens County wins it 32-23 over Winterboro to advance.
Well, we're going to talk some 4A football with Haleyville visiting Cherokee County. The Warriors, you know, their cheerleaders are fired. Look at Jacob Cornejo. That's just impressive running right there. He wanted to get to the end zone. Student section loves that guy. Of course, we love his highlights. Cornejo, again, makes it a 14-0 in the first quarter for County against the Lions of Haleyville. Haleyville just not getting it done in the first half. Cooper McNutt's pass picked off. Cherokee County, strong, impressive, 49-14 winners. The Warriors just keep on trucking.
2 great football communities here, the Lynn Bears, Coosa Christian Conquerors. And of course, a little intro right there. How about Joshua Hester goes 10 tough yards for the score for Coosa Christian. And the Coosa press box up there, they're having a good time right there. Coosa driving again, John David Justice hits Elijah Moats for 20 yards right here. Coosa Christian, too much for Lynn. The final 28-6, Coosa Christian advanced into the quarterfinals.
Back-to-back
The
years.
Sideline Band of the Week is sponsored by EcoView Windows and Doors.
That sounds a little like James Bond.
Yes.
James Bond. Tune, and you'd be correct. This is Vestavia Hills High School Rebel Marching Band. Gerald Horton is the band director. That's made up of 253 members. This football season's halftime show is Bond-themed, of course, called Nobody Does It Better, which we were told is par for the course with this band since it scores traditionally superior ratings. Hey, next month, the Rebel Marching Band going to Rome, Italy for a New Year's Day parade.
Oh, wow.
But before that, the Vestavia Hills Rebel Marching Band is in the spotlight as the Sideline Band of the Week.
Sideline's Game of the Week is sponsored by Jax, all about the South.
Welcome into this big 6A matchup. Parker coming in at 10-1, Oxford 9-2, both powerhouses in 6A. This game was a battle of the defenses early on. Let's see who can punch their way to the next round. You can tell it in their walk. The Thundering Herd ready to show Oxford why everyone has been fearing them all season. The Yellow Jackets, however, are wanting to put a big sting on Parker's season. Both defenses standing tall in the first quarter. In the second, Parker striking first. Naeem Oxford going to find a hole up the middle and for a touchdown. The Herd up 7-0.
Go Herd!
Then with just a few seconds left until halftime, Oxford going to answer back. Quarterback Mason Mims launching it to the far side, connects with Kamari Hampton. We're all tied heading into halftime.
Hopefully, we can keep going with that after halftime. I think we're seeing now, we can move the ball on these guys. All right, we can get some stops. There's going to be a lot of big plays left in the game. It's going to be one of these games where there's 3, 4, 5 plays that decide it.
Fast forward to the fourth. Oxford with the ball. Jaden Thomas takes the handoff and watch him go. And for the touchdown to tie it up at 14. With just minutes left in the game, Powell going to find Malik Muhammad up the middle, and that is all she wrote. Muhammad in for the touchdown. The Thundering Herd going on to win this one 21-14. Talk to us how you were able to come back and be able to make a difference in this game.
Man, I just been grinding real hard. I got injured, and I just been working real hard while I've been out. My team been supporting me, so they really been a big help. So them and me rehabbing, just good vibes, man.
Like that game-winning touchdown.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I feel real good. Cam threw an excellent ball, man. We've been working on it all week, so I knew it was going to be on point. He just threw the ball, good chemistry the whole game.
Oxford fought us to the end, man. We had to make plays at the end to win, and I take my hat out to Coach Adam, man. Well-coached team, man. We fought. We came out a little stagnant in the first half, and both teams made plays. That's what playoff football is about.
This one had all the makings to be a thriller, and that's exactly what it turned out to be. Parker punching its ticket, rolling on to the quarterfinals. In Birmingham, I'm Josh Gant, WBRC, Fox 6 Sports on your side.
Oh, thanks very much, Josh. Well, my team came up a little short, but I'm glad they played them close anyway.
Very impressive showing by the Yellow Jackets, but the Herd are moving on and still playing strong. We've got plenty more highlights still to come, of course, as right here.
Yeah, how about Gaston City hosting Hartselle under Coach Ali Smith? The Titans have come back big time. Second half, Quincy Harris takes the handoff for 20 yards right here, tackled on top of a player, and then gets up and gets 35 more. He didn't hit the ground, guys, for the score. Titans go up 14-7.
And first
sideline standout for that one, baby. Hard-hitting Alabama commit Dre Kirkpatrick Jr. unloads on this shot right here. Take a look at this hit right here. Oh! Looks like his dad. Man, that was nice right there.
I think they gave targeting, but I like it.
Yeah, they did do targeting. After a late score, fourth quarter, Hartselle goes up for 2. Noah Lee keeps it up the middle. Hartselle 15-14. But guess what? Gadsden City comes back 22-15. They're advancing to the quarterfinals under Coach Ali Smith.
Hey, way to go there, Titans. Meanwhile, how about Piedmont playing host to Lauderdale County? It's a 4-point game at the half with Lauderdale County up, and they're getting more here. Jackson Lovelace to Joseph Tucker. That's a touchdown for the visitors, and first sideline standout right there. Meanwhile, Piedmont, they're battlers. You know it. Coleman Wilson to Ishmael Bethel had a great game last week, continuing it this week. Touchdown Piedmont. And of course, the Bulldogs just keep it going as Wilson rolls out. He's going to find Bethel again. Watch the grab. Nice footwork. And first sideline standout for the dance moves because he's going to zigzag his way in for 6. But look at this. Lauderdale County wins a wild one, 35-30.
Wow.
The Sideline Fans of the Week are sponsored by your Community Health Mart Pharmacy.
Let's go, Rebels! Take a look at these guys right here. These are called, Sheldon, the shirtless guys of Vestavia Hills. Yeah. Now, when I shot this, it was about 40 degrees out there. They didn't wear a shirt the whole game. They didn't wear, now you see they got hats on, but yes, they were doing push-ups the whole night. I didn't do get down there like Alex, our producer, did, but these guys, They rocked it. So big shout out to the shirtless guys of Vestavia Hills.
Nobody wants to see our shirt.
Nobody wants to see our shirt out, but those guys, they look pretty good. More coming up on Sideline with Scores.
Let's go.
Woo! Let's go, Rebels!
And now, here's your MVP of the week, sponsored by Andrew Sports Medicine.
Our sideline MVP is none other than Helena's Jordan Washington. He had a heck of a game against Wetumpka. Hey, 34 times he ran, 347 yards, 6 touchdowns, actually 7 touchdowns. He's 6 rushing touchdowns. And Jordan, I just got to ask you, man, how does the guy feel after scoring 7 touchdowns in a game?
Feels good. Feels like an accomplishment. Just take it all in, and it's in the playoffs, so I didn't think much about it. Just think about what we're going to do next week.
Tell me a little bit about the offense and defense, what you like about them.
I love our O-line. I like everybody on the O-line. I like our receivers. They can catch, block, O-line block well. Our quarterback's playing really, really well this year. Our defense is playing really good this year. Probably the best defense we've had in Helena. And we're just on a click. Our chemistry is up. It's like everything's good. And I love everybody on our team. We just feel like this is our year and that we can go out and win it. And
what's your goals and aspirations of playing at the next level?
Start freshman year, sophomore year. Biggest goal, make 10 NFL. Trying to go Power 5. But if it don't work out, then anywhere, God's plan. But
what do you like to do when you're not scoring 7 touchdowns and running people over?
Sleeping and training. And hang with friends.
Congratulations to you, Jordan, for being our sideline MVP.
Thank you.
The Sideline Social is sponsored by Spire.
Welcome into Sideline Social. I'm Lyndon Blake, and we have a Sideline Social MVP post this week. Hands down, this goes to Gordo. Coach Smith did a cookout for his seniors on the field this week. Look how special this is. They got all the good food out there, making their plates. I even spot some dessert, I think. So again, this is for the Gordo seniors on their football team. Thank you to Coach Smith. I know this is a memory they'll appreciate for forever. And then one more shout out for this week. We have the Thompson 8th grade all Metro team. So some future Warriors there on the gridiron. We have round 3 next week, so be sure to send me in all your Sideline Social pics to me on Facebook, and we'll get you on air.
Whatever.
All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. The JV Pennington cheerleaders, they got a competition December 11th and 12th in Birmingham. We'll see you guys.